In an age when empires ruled the continents and ambition carved the world into pieces, two civilizations rose higher than any before them, their brilliance still unmatched through the ages. One empire forged its destiny through iron and law, Rome, the unyielding heart of the West. The other mastered balance, invention, and the will of heaven, Han, the eternal dragon of the East. Across the vast deserts of Central Asia, far beyond the reach of merchants and myth, whispers spoke of armies that marched like machines, of banners that never bowed. They never met in history, yet the echo of what could have been still lingers in the imagination of mankind. And now, in this reimagined chronicle, their worlds collide. Two giants meet upon the same horizon. This is the war that never was. Rome did not rise by luck. It was forged in fire, law, and an unending hunger for control. From the dusty red roads of Britannia to the marble pillars of the Forum, discipline was the empire's true religion. Its legions were not merely soldiers. They were living machines built on geometry and command. Every formation was a calculation. Every step, a declaration that chaos could be conquered. Roman engineers built roads that outlived kings, bridges that carried civilization across rivers and mountains, and siege engines that hurled the thunder of mankind across the world. To Rome, war was not madness, it was mathematics. Their power came not from fury, but from order, from the chain of command, the rhythm of marching boots, and the perfect moment when shields locked into the testudo wall. They believed the gods favored those who built with structure, that order itself was divine. And so Rome marched one heartbeat, one command, one vision, until the known world lay beneath the shadow of the eagle. In every conquest, they left behind not ruin, but the blueprint of civilization. For Rome, domination was not destruction, it was architecture. While Rome forged its power through iron and discipline, the Han Empire mastered balance, adaptation, and invisible strength. Their dominion did not expand through walls of stone, but through networks of roads, watchtowers, and human intelligence. From the capital of Chang'an, imperial orders could travel 1,000 miles in mere hours, carried by beacon fires, smoke signals, and flashes of mirrored light. Their crossbows were not weapons, but equations of precision, engineered to strike before the enemy even saw their lines. Han cavalry moved like flowing rivers, graceful yet unstoppable, circling their prey, closing in with the patience of a storm. Their engineers created machines that rained bolts from the sky, while scholars calculated logistics as if war itself were a science. Even the heavens became part of strategy. Generals read constellations as maps, seeking heaven's mandate before every battle. To the Han, victory was not about annihilation, it was about harmony. Harmony between wisdom and will, between mankind and heaven's decree. They did not fight merely to survive. They fought to preserve the balance of a world forever tipping toward chaos. The plains of Khwarezm burn beneath the desert sun, where the winds of the west and the storms of the east finally meet. Across waves of shimmering heat, two civilizations lock eyes through the haze of destiny. The Roman legions advance, shields interlocked, armor blazing like molten bronze. They march in rhythm, the heartbeat of an empire. The plains of Khwarezm burn beneath the desert sun, where the winds of the west and the storms of the east finally meet. Across waves of shimmering heat, two civilizations lock eyes through the haze of destiny. The Roman legions advance, shields interlocked, armor blazing like molten bronze. They march in rhythm, the heartbeat of an empire. The plains of Khwarezm burn beneath the desert sun, where the winds of the west and the storms of the east finally meet. Across waves of shimmering heat, two civilizations lock eyes through the haze of destiny. The Roman legions advance, shields interlocked, armor blazing like molten bronze. They march in rhythm, the heartbeat of an empire. What happens when
Had they
two
met,
perfect systems
Rome's
of power
iron order
collide?
might have faltered before
So tell
Han's
us,
evolving
who do you think would
intelligence.
have won?
Yet
The
flow
Iron of
steady.
Rome or the Dragon of the East? Would law and order triumph over strategy and spirit? Or would adaptation outlast the Empire of Steel? Leave your thoughts below, and let history be rewritten through your voice.